Hi, I'm Dimitro. One of the most common things people ask is how do I fit the pedal sensor onto my bike? Whatever your setup, this video will show you how to fit the sensor as quick as possible and get you out on the road.
We will cover how to fit your magnet disc, how to fit the pedal sensor, and how to test it's all working. You will need a set of pliers, a cutting tool, and a 2.5 and 3mm Allen key. You should also check you have all the contents of your universal pedal sensor pack. Before starting, you need to figure out how wide the gap is between the pedal arm and the frame. For gaps 4mm and above, use the Easy Fit regular configuration. For gaps between 2 and 4mm, use the Easy Fit fin configuration. If both the regular and fin teeth don't fit, as there's no gap, a universal configuration would be best for your bike. To start an Easy Fit configuration, you must first unscrew the disc arm. Once unscrewed, pull apart the magnet disc and place the inserts inside. Finally, attach the magnet disc back together. If you find the fin inserts would fit better, simply replace the regular inserts like so. Unclip the magnet disc and remove the regular inserts. Then, reattach the fin inserts. Make sure the side with the working surface is facing towards the pedal sensor, and that it is also installed on the opposite side to the chain. Start by fitting the magnet disc either side of the crank axle until they clip together. Do the same for Easy Fit fin as well. Next, fit the retention ring around the magnet disc to secure it in place. It's easiest to start with one side and work your way to the other end. Once fitted securely, it's time to move on to the pedal sensor. When attaching the sensor, make sure to align it to the magnet arc, ensuring as it turns, the magnet passes in front of the sensor. Then, start by removing the adhesive cover and attach it between the crank and the frame. The sensor should attach to the frame so that when the crank arm turns, the magnet disc passes close to the sensor. Once aligned properly, tighten using both the pedal sensor screws and the cable ties through the holes provided. Then, route the wire along the seat or down tube up to the handlebars along the frame, securing using cable ties. When installed with all the other components, make sure to connect to the handlebar bracket as well. Finally, to test it works, if correctly fitted with the power turned on, the red light will flash as you pedal forwards. Next is the universal configurations. Before starting, make sure your pedal arm is clean of any dirt and debris. This will allow the magnet arm to fit securely into place. You also need to figure out if you should use the universal regular or indented configuration. This depends on which of these three crank arms yours most resembles. Round arms fit best with the universal regular configurations, with the grooves fitting around the arm. Indented is best with an indented configuration, and flat arms fit best with a regular configuration. For fin crank arms, thread the cables through the holes to improve the grip.
Although true in most scenarios, there'll always be exceptions to this rule.
Like here, where an indented arm fits best with a regular configuration.
What's essential when fitting your magnet disc arm is that it's stable and doesn't move when you're riding.
Attach by clipping the disc around the crank arm. Then, loosely cable tie to the inside of the crank arm in at least 2 points, making sure it can still be repositioned. Then, attach the pedal sensor as seen earlier. Once attached, adjust the magnet disc so that it sits closely to the sensor, and pass it smoothly when rotated. When you're happy, secure it into place using the cable ties and the disc arm screws. As with all configurations, make sure the working surface is facing the sensor. If not, it can be switched over like so. First, unscrew the magnet disc and turn around the arm. Then fit them back together and screw them to secure. Finally, if your pedal sensor won't fit, you can unscrew the adhesive panel and reattach using the separate pads provided.
If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for some more Swytch related content.